What's up? I'm Patrick and welcome to ISW Reacts. Today I'm reacting to Katzenjammer, God's Great Dust Storm, and Ain't No Thang. This was requested by THS. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. It seems that it's finally a band name or an artist name I can actually pronounce. Of course, if it's pronounced the German way like I did. THS said that these are two songs, but he likes to watch or listen to them together because that way the arc of suspense is complete. I've never heard anything by or about them, but THS also left some info saying that they were 4 young women from Norway who got together because they weren't satisfied with the overly conventional approach to music education at their music school. The band name comes from an old comic called the Katzenjammer Kids. And all 4 sing, all play keyboard, all play string instruments, and all play drums or at least percussion. And then each does her own thing. And he also says the big monster that Turit plays in the second song is a bass balalaika and is called Akaru. Sounds very interesting. I'm really excited to listen to them for the first time. If you want to be like THS and support me and my channel, you can check out my Buy Me a Coffee page where you can request songs, or you can check out my Patreon where you can find some exclusive content and also some other things. The links are in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much. Before we start, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and now let's just get into it. Okay, beautiful harmonies.
Hold my faith. Hold my eyes to the in God's great dust storm.
Hey, that's very interesting.
You come. There are greedy crows in God's great dust storm.
The harmonies and the range is incredible.
I walk the line
He's also very impressed, and he's absolutely right to be. What a first song. Amazing atmosphere. And now I think it's said blues down there. But THS told me it's called Ain't No Thang. I don't know.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! All right! Hell yeah!
Wow,
Hell yeah!
that is a big monster
Hell yeah!
she's holding.
All right! Hell yeah! All right! Hell yeah! All right! Hell yeah! All right! Hell yeah! All right! Oh, Cologne! I'm going on the river. I'm ready to abort. I made my last deliver. 'Cause this shit is getting low. Ain't no thing.
Wow, what a different vibe to the first song.
It's my easiest deal when I leave on your wedding ring. Your ass can stay in prison. I ain't gonna pay you. I put your house on fire and your truck is for sale. Ain't no thing. Oh yeah, ain't no thing. It's my easiest deal when I leave on your wedding ring. Cause this shit is getting old, ain't no thing. Oh yeah, ain't no thing. It's my easiest deal when I leave on your wedding ring. I'm out and say it away.
That's a lot of fun. Wow, so much going on. Is that a kazoo?
Jordan, Mississippi. River will be the way. Alright, might get sad and lonely, but that's okay. Ain't no thing. Oh yeah, ain't no thing. Ain't no thing. It's my easiest deal when I leave on your wedding ring. Woo! Come on, hey. It's my easiest deal when I leave. Yeah, yeah.
Wow. She's got a lot of energy.
I said, honey, open up. I said, on your
That was amazing. There was a lot of different stuff going on in 2 songs. Wow. I am very impressed by them as musicians, by the 2 different vibes. That was a lot of fun. The first song was, pretty much an a cappella song, just with a little bit of percussion joining in throughout the song. From the start, instantly, there were such amazing harmonies. You could see how much control they have over their voices, how good they complement each other. They were creating such a great soundscape just by layering their voices. Overall, it feels very big, very dramatic, kind of theatrical. They were also showing a great range of their voices, especially what I think is the lead singer in the middle. THS told me the names. In the middle, that would have to be Marianne, I think. She definitely shows the most. Of course, on the one hand, how high she can go is very cool, but also like the different dynamics she uses, the different intensity with which she sings, or they overall in the first song create some moments that are very soft and just atmospheric, but then they still create climactic moments, and that's very impressive. Like just 4 voices and a drum kit, that they are able to create those big moments. The lead singer also sometimes then already puts in some grit, sings a little raspier, which she does even more in the second song, but we'll get to that in a moment. In the first song, she already teases that a little bit, that she's got this, I don't know, kind of rock voice, I would say. That's just raspy, gritty, very unique. Over the 2 songs, you could hear her delivering in different ways, sometimes like very softly, very gently, but sometimes with a lot of pressure, sometimes even almost screaming, while still always keeping the control over her voice. So that's great. Also, I think the first song has this, I don't know, maybe apocalyptic theme, kind of talking about some kind of judgment day, about this biblical storm that's coming, and that's kind of creating this image of inevitable consequences that are pretty destructive but can't be outrun. And I think this theme is pretty fitting to this atmosphere they are creating, because it's very atmospheric, it's almost a little ominous, and like I said, very dramatic, very intense. And then there are also those moments of the percussion, where she hits the toms pretty intensely and then stops, and all the vocals stop, and then they kick back in, kind of almost creating this momentum, like the storm rolling in, not just in the lyrics but in the music as well. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but I just thought that's very fitting. It just has this theatrical flair with a lot of urgency that, I don't know, kind of suits the topic. And then the second song starts, and it's such a big contrast. That's crazy, because the second song is so playful, so bright, and I don't know, quirky, kind of folk rock maybe. It's giving me more of an upbeat and cheeky feeling, with a lot of stuff going on throughout the song. It's constantly pushing forward with a great fast rhythm and groove. Just this, I don't know, constant energy that's kind of contagious. And actually it already starts before the song kicks in, with her stage presence, her interaction with the crowd, which is already like contagious or infectious, and it hypes the crowd up. It even hyped me up through the screen, so that's a good sign. And of course, it was interesting to see those different instruments. Of course, the first thing that instantly catches the attention, or my attention, is the thing that THS already introduced as the Akere, which is huge. Crazy, never seen that thing before, but throughout the song we get to hear it even play some little solo riffs, so that's cool. It's also got a very bouncy, almost kind of acoustic bass sound, but with a lot of punch, and of course with a sound that's very fitting for this folk vibe. And then on the right, that would be Annemarit, I think, is playing a mandolin, which would obviously be very typical for this kind of folk music. It actually wasn't shown that much, like in a close-up or something, and it was cut away pretty fast most of the times, but just by the sound and the size, and I think it had 8 tuning packs. I don't know the English term, which makes me think that it's a mandolin. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And then suddenly there's also a kazoo solo. So it's overall very, very creative. A lot is happening, but everything fits together perfectly. It gives a sound that's just complete, that of course sometimes feels a bit chaotic, but in a controlled way, and they are just performing it with a great attitude. It looks like a lot of fun. It sounds like a lot of fun. It's, like I said, a little quirky, lighthearted, maybe even a little sassy, if you know what I mean. I love the vibe they are creating with that. And that, in contrast to the first song, is definitely a difference. THS, I think, called it an arc of suspense over those 2 songs. And they definitely showed a big range of what they're able to create. If I would have heard those songs separately without knowing who sings each of them, I think I wouldn't have realized that this would be the same group. So just a lot of versatility, a lot of diversity they're creating, all that while having a lot of fun. And I think that fun and playful attitude also reflects in the lyrics. So also in this one, pretty fitting to the vibe of the song. If I understand it correctly, it's also like talking about a very nonchalant way of ending or leaving a relationship by saying it's no big deal, no pain, no emotional attachment or anything, just I don't know, a carefree way of ending something, leaving something, and moving forward. So I think that also fits this quirky and also maybe confident performance they are showing here. Thank you so much, THS, for this request. It was great to discover another new artist for me. They seem to be very impressive. They are obviously all amazing musicians already by what I've seen here. They seem to have a lot of creativity, a lot of versatility. They are able to create such a dramatic atmosphere, mainly with their voices in the first one, and showing so much lighthearted, fun, good mood vibes in the second one. All that with a great stage presence, where I think you can see that they're enjoying their time on stage, and that also reflects in the music, in the way they are playing, in the way it sounds. So they definitely hooked me in the first one. They captivated me with this atmosphere. In the second one, they got me with this contagious, fun, playful, intense energy, with this forward moving drive that also gets you moving. And I had a lot of fun with this. Please let me know what other songs by them I should check out, or if you have any other artists you would like me to react to, please also let me know If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.